There's another variation.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. This is dead well.
What? We're live?
You're not even in there.
What do you mean?
Oh, you gotta move these guns out of the way. Another variation.
Guns and beer, that's not right.
I didn't intend it to actually go live, but that's a...
And that's just to stop critters, they say, from getting caught in it. But look,
Caught in it? Maybe it's
What's
just...
he doing? You doing a puppet show over
no,
there for
they,
yourself?
no, they get rid of the little the beard tabs because they say animals get caught in it. You tell me an animal can't get caught in that?
Oh, stop, will you? Tree hugger.
Wow.
There's a lot of money's in the chat.
Wow, one that actually gives a recommendation for the temperature to which we drink it. I don't have a thing. Do you have a thing?
Yeah, but I don't have a 9-volt battery for it. I have a
Kinda
thing.
like, to the party to whom I'm speaking.
Why, do you need a temperature gauge?
Well, we have to wait till it hits 46.
Oh my god.
So, having a little zipper ripper. And John was quick to point out that Mama's home.
Yeah. He pulled that wide open. Went for it.
It is a double IPA.
Don't start talking yet. There's nobody in there except Smile.
Doesn't he come?
Sure he counts.
Oh, it's just Smile Money Screw.
That's it? Oh,
All
okay,
right,
well, wait.
building a drink is in now.
Oh, that, okay. Hoof-Hearted Brewing Zipper Ripper Double IPA, brewed with mosaic hops and wildflower honey, weighing in at 8.5%. Carbonated naturally.
Trying to find a 9-volt battery for you.
I don't need it.
We're gonna cheat.
I'm just gonna drink it. Do something really radical. Just go straight in on it.
Maybe that fourth one, you can let that warm up and
What kind of party we doing?
compare it. Do a before and after.
I'm pretty sure.
Might be a Juice Force IPA.
Bad.
Bad.
Those aren't bad. No pun intended. Those aren't bad.
Those juice bombs that are by me, those are pretty good.
I think I reviewed that.
Yes, I think a couple times.
Like tonight, review. Then we finally remembered to turn the camera on. Yeah, this would be one that I would actually keep the label for if I had a way. My carry-on consists of 4 t-shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and a whole bunch of beer cans.
Just take a picture of it. You lay it flat.
47.
No, you're late.
We're right where we're supposed to be. They recommended 46. What? Well, maybe you got some insulation up. Did you aim at the head? As a pro level guy, I've found that that's like a layer of insulation. It has like an R3.
Okay, the head is 53. The beer is 45.
It's getting colder by the moment.
What's your can say?
Mine?
38.
No, the pink can.
He had 30.
38.
He had 38.
All right. Yeah, see, because you got to warm up you got to cool down the glass. It hasn't. Hey, be careful with that thing. It's not a toy. That's a toy. That's not a toy.
So So yes, I have one. Not for you.
I have a fairly expensive one that somehow my daughter says, I never bought that. Well, I never bought it. You want it? I don't really need it. Okay, fine. So I got whatever the top of the line DeWalt is with 2 batteries and a charger dedicated to doing this.
No, I remember. She brought it over there.
Yeah,
You would never buy a DeWalt tool, right?
I have a DeWalt laser. I had to settle because we were up purchasing the stucco stuff. Stucco, whatever the hell is. Actually, it's not.
Stucco.
I can't remember the actual.
Stucco.
Stucco.
I can't remember the actual. It goes by the brand name for it because it's not really supposed to be heavily textured. And the guy's like, I was looking at the laser and he goes, if you want, I'll take $50 off the cost. And I had a guy that ordered a couple of batteries. 6 months later, they're still sitting on my desk. I will give them to you. And those batteries are like $100 a piece. So I have 4 batteries, which are the same ones that run the thermo, whatever, and line generating laser. It's made for like if you want to lay out a wall.
Does it work good?
Yeah, I don't think it works as good as the Badger that I had that it replaced.
I used to have that spinning one. Lay for all the chair rail in the house, or you could lift it up.
Do
Do all the we did all the towel bars.
Yeah, this one actually came with a grid holder. So once you got that first bar on, you clamped it on there, and you could then set all of the rest of them. And a really heavy magnetic. I don't know. It came with a lot of cool accessories. I don't think DeWalt makes it, but about my only real bitch is the Badger. If you set it right there up against the wall, and you say you were going 3.5 inches out, 4 inches out, because you're gonna frame up a wall like we did over at that one that had the block, and then we built a house basically inside of a house. If you measured 3.5 inches out and all the way down at the other end of the house, 3.5 inches out, and Greg's like, just a hair more. Of course, if you've ever done this, you know how, like, you think it didn't move at all, and he's like, well, you're 2 inches out now. Holy shit. But the Badger would throw a line on the wall behind you even. So it really had an ability, and the DeWalt kind of really starts to wash out if it's anything behind it. And I do miss that about the one that I had, but I really couldn't complain because it fell under. I bought the first one, and you're buying the second one. I guess I couldn't argue with the fact that it had almost like $250 either between off the price or I had a coupon.
You talking about coupons?
Coupons are good. I like.
He wants to know how the weather is in Maine.
Who does?
Catering.
We're starting to get into the heating season.
We are approaching the cusp of if you are not ready, you are going to be in trouble here.
That is correct.
We were coming back from our unauthorized errands this morning, and there was a tree that was losing leaves that were all over the road. I was like, you son of a bitch, you take those back.
Some trees will flash. I mean, they'll just go boom, gone.
I know Mike loves mine. A couple of years ago, just to be a dick, I actually took the leaf blower and I blew them all into his yard. I was like, dude, just
They're
kidding.
easy to scoop up that way.
Yeah, just kidding. A bad sunset's gonna suck because it's partially cloudy and enjoying a voodoo juice force. Those ones are, if I remember, 8.5 or 9%. I want to say 9.
FJB. We don't need to say FJB anymore because he's a has-been. It's FKH. There you go, FKH. And then FTT.
Tampon Tim.
Wow, actually ended up with quite a bit of comments between the.
Bloody Mary.
I actually have comments to read. The Bloody Mary one. A few of the boys went back in time to. Looks like Matt Davis hit up the last brew review ever ? That was the one before I got on the plane. Could have been sketchy. Now I may never get back.
Yeah.
Okay, well
We're trapped in Maine.
we're going with
Till spring at least.
we're going with
That'd be rough.
an unfiltered beer.
Yes, we all hate Joe Biden. That's a given.
My biggest problem with this one is I had to get it because it said zipper ripper. But having said that,
There's a little dude holding his junk on here.
Yeah, I told you. He ripped it wide open, showing his nub.
Showing us hung like a light switch.
Got his little flashlight in there.
and he's on a skateboard.
Gotta figure that one out. What the fuck's that all about?
Kind of looks like the dude from Burger King.
Yeah, it does. Burger King's closed here, so you had to get a new job.
The king.
It's the king. He's ripping
So where you gotta
zippers.
go? You gotta go to Wells to go to Burger King now?
Bedford.
Bedford?
So exactly why did they crush it? What?
They put the sign up. It has to be brought to code. They have rules like you gotta have this, you gotta have that. It had been vacant for over a year, and it started having some of the stuff fall, and it was not. You weren't able to drive completely around it with a fire engine, which is what they use. A lot of times they'll go, "Up, this is not. Nope, can't go through it with a fire engine. That's it. Needs to be brought to code, and
Why
you have
did
X
it-
number of time to bring it to code. And if you don't, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and start fining you, and you start fining, and then the fines don't get paid.
And then they foreclose.
And it's but they're fast. But they just walk in there and just like they're like, okay, you ready? Here we go, Your Honor. And they'll go, okay. There's a warning 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's fine 1, 2, 3, 4. The judge goes like this, and they'll go, crush it. And as soon as the judge's pen hits that paper, they go, crush it. And they will literally just go. He saw one. They literally, remember, they destroyed it and left it laying there. Just left it laying there. It's like a warning. And Burger King did not comply with theirs, and so the other day I sent you guys a picture. I'm like, I'm over here. They're crushing it.
But why did they even go out of business in the first place?
They got nailed with two health violations.
I think they would have fixed that shit like now.
No,
Yeah, these sell more burgers in Bedford. That's all.
got a couple of health violations, and then all of a sudden one night that was it. We heard we go. They fired us all tonight. They just fucking fired us all tonight. It's like,
Yeah, well, it happens.
yeah, these things go that way.
It happens.
And it sat there for like 2 years vacant, and stuff started falling off it. And then
If you had done a better job, you wouldn't have been fired.
That's right. Hindsight, right? Why are you sticking shit on everything? God, you're worse than... Don't you fucking dare. Worse than a fucking child. God, yeah. He's peeling shit, he's sticking stuff.
Yeah, I know.
You've known me for over a decade. How is anything that I
I've
am
known you for almost a decade and a half.
yet?
Yeah. Going on 15 years now, right?
That's right.
Wait for it.
When I met you, you were a tad. Now you were real fucking tired. Oh, that's wicked smart.
It's wicked. Now I got a guy peeling his penis out of his pants on my glance.
Oh, Jesus.
Oops. Should
I
save them
don't
all.
buy my burgers from Monarchy.
I guess that works.
The king is fake. It's not a real monarchy, but
Yeah. You can go for it. Why not?
What?
I guess
He's
he
not a
likes-
real king?
He's not a real king, and the other guy's not a real clown over at McDonald's either.
The people who work at McDonald's are clowns.
Yeah, they hire a lot of clowns.
So on the Bloody Mary, Cobra was saying first. Then he says, "Snap a selfie with the boys and send my way. I need a thumbnail material."
Uh-oh.
And the little girl at Wendy's is fake too.
No, she's not.
They just make, I mean, she represented a real girl, but the franchise was started by a
Dave Thomas.
big heavy guy named Dave.
And his daughter's name is Wendy.
I know, but she didn't look like that with the
No.
red hair.
No, she didn't.
She was a little troll.
Still is a troll. I remember, sir. Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm Dave Thomas. I'm going, wow, you're fucking ugly. Oh my God. What happened? How'd you go from a Pippi Longstockings to a BMW?
That's
BMW.
She's a BMW. Big old Maine woman.
Baz got an adopted puppy. She's. I thought I was going to read 10 years, 10 months old.
Who's that?
Bad
building
Is
a
it-
drink.
is billing the drink. His adopted puppy
It's a adopted puppa.
loves peanut butter.
Eric likes dogs that like peanut
What
butter.
dog doesn't like peanut butter?
Is there a dog that doesn't eat peanut butter?
I don't know.
Okay, back to
Because I mean,
My dog
that's what the whole joke is about.
the last brew review ever. Matt Davis says exactly. I'll believe the rest of these are all going to be on Bloody Mary. Tom, Eric, please come home. The owner of the Super One Liquor was on TV saying that his sales have dropped over 40% since he went on a crazy vacation to Maine. Mount Royal Bottle Shop and Cashwise Liquor report steep losses as well. Matt can only do so much. Fucking Tom. Tom and his wife want to do a tour around Minnesota. And I'm like, well, you obviously know where one of your stops has to be.
Oh yeah.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna just go right over to Superior, stay over there, and not even see you. Just like you.
Like one of the first times Jay from Elite Ammunition, he's like, text me, so you know I'm just passing 40th Avenue West. Just wanted you to know. And I drove right on by. Because he was with a...
Okay.
He stalker Steve.
Yeah, he stopped.
Yeah.
Stalker Steve.
You got an SS job there.
Well, I guarantee you drove probably within 200 feet of my house when you drove up here to Maine last time.
Well, you know what some of that problem is? You refuse to give me any critical information.
It didn't matter because I was here.
I have a fucking satellite image and all I've gotten out of them.
You'll get this.
You're close.
So go, where are you? I'm getting ready to make the turn right now. As you turn, you'll see him going. You.
My house is literally not on the map. It's on the map. You can see it from the space, but it's listed incorrectly.
Well,
And he likes that.
I have a really hard time with Craigslist people and stuff. I have to talk them in.
I was just, when I did the Google Earth thing, I was looking for the place that looked like it had the most vehicles and trailers. But I got back, you're close. That's all I got. Is you're close. Fucking Google Earth. So if I dropped a nuclear bomb, it would work. But firecrackers, you might not hear it. Is that what the scenario? You're close.
That's like me going, I'm going ready to go over here and do this. What time are you going to be here so I can make sure I have stuff here? I'll take it under consideration. Take fucking what under consideration? What the fuck are you talking about?
Smart money. This was a sub comment to Tom's comment. And last quarter, Jolson purchased the booze to supply Eric. So these companies are certainly in the red. Layoff slips have been distributed. Mr. 27 said that he was fourth. I'll take him at his word. Smart money. Lowe's has 3-gun Bostic with a 6-gallon electric pancake compressor for $200. So if this was what you picked up, you saved about $80.
No, it's not really.
No, we didn't get the compressor, but we already got like 3 compressors on the premises here.
Yep.
And I don't want to hear a single one of them.
No, they suck.
You will be. You will be.
Sucking or hearing them?
Both.
You already suck. There's certain things. Certain things you're really good at, other things you suck. But you know that already.
Vocabulary? Suck. Drywall? Not too bad. Smart money. Matt does...
Pronunciation of words. You have to say pronunciation of words. You suck.
See, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, anything more than 2 syllables, forget it.
Until he saw the commercial, you know he couldn't say Michelob. You know it. You fucking know he couldn't say Michelob.
Come on. Jayali,
Yeah.
LaGuintas. LaGuintas actually has the pronunciation right on the can.
Who knew?
They've got little dots and lines there to help assist you along with the process.
A professional brew reviewer would actually read the can.
Or go to Google and go, press the speaker and it goes, Lagunas.
There's a
Press it
couple
again,
other.
Lagunas. You can go,
Genesi.
Yeah,
We
Genesi.
don't even want to talk about the scotches.
Oh my God, Genesi.
He butchers all of the scotches.
And what's the one
Scotsman's
spice you
ripping the
can't?
hair out of his head.
What's the one spice you can't handle?
Coriander.
But wasn't it coriander?
Corlander.
Coriander.
Wow. The best part was every time you did that, he was like, yeah.
There's no fucking L in it.
2 a.m. emails.
Read the fucking
Sound like
word.
a fucking moron.
Because he's going like this.
Or,
He flips it around, reads the ingredients, goes, yep, it's got coriander in it. You're like, you're actually reading it.
yeah, this is an Ilu scotch.
Yeah.
From trying to. I don't even want to try to butcher something because then my brain will get reprogrammed or something.
Did you actually graduate? You got a diploma?
Here's the sad thing:
I'm gonna need to see it.
is
Next
there
time
was
I'm in
485 kids in my class, and I graduated in the top 85th. I was like 82 or something like that. So
That's not a trophy.
Did you bribe somebody?
hey, there's like 400 worse than
Can
me.
you imagine he's hollering out to his mother, 85th! 85th!
Out of
She's
485.
like, Eric, sit down.
Yeah, I'm in the top 16 percentile.
Well,
I'm not the worst.
here.
I'm not the
Here,
worst.
this might explain a few things, and you could try to guess the class. A, C, sometimes D, A. English. I mean, I would go to electronics class, and Mr. Olson is just like, yes, we're going to blow up capacitors today. Hey, Eric, did I just hear you and Joe talking about a gun? Go out and get it. Then you go to English class. Today, class, we're going to conjugate a verb. Oh, my fucking God.
My English teacher in high school was the one that I remember is Miss Byerly. She was smoking hot. So I made sure I sat in the front of that class.
Really paid attention.
I want to hear him go. Hey, did you see that new beer? My dad's got that. Michelob. I'm gonna steal a couple cans of that Michelob.
Then I got a guy, Mr. Shannon, who was like fresh out of school after that. And he was like, he wanted to fail me. He was like, oh, yeah, And then I got out of there. It was just him. My English skills were fine.
I got an A in my one class because we had to do it. We had to do a demonstration, a controlled explosion, and I had already seen one done with lycopodium powder, so I replicated it. Took a paint can, took the bottom out of it, put it on top of another paint can, soldered them together. I had a little candle on the bottom here, and I had a hose going to a spoon. And I went, pounded the lid on, and went, stepped back with my finger on it, and goes, boom! Everybody, the whole place goes, Chah! But the can remained right there, and the candle was out. I had done a controlled explosion using lycopodium powder and a candle. What was it called? A grain elevator explosion.
I lit a match inside my desk in elementary school. And that was a big, huge scandal. Something's burning. You smell something burning? They called the fire alarm. The school had to evacuate. That was classic.
The worst idea was I had this brilliant idea. You ever seen those little rockets when we were kids? You put the cap in it and you throw it. And it goes bang, it hits the ground. I had this brilliant idea. Took a rocket, one of those Big Bertha rockets, one of the Estes. Had the whole thing, adjusted the nose cone, filled it full of gunpowder, and then I had that in there inside so when it hit, it would ignite and it blew. And I launched it and it blew. And they went absolutely insane. And my teacher, Mr. Higginbotham, was like, okay, let's all get control here, control. Let's realize the most important thing. And my father was getting ready to kill me. He goes, he built that. That's exactly what he said. Let's remember the most important thing. He built that. I aimed it right at the side of the barn, and it went boom.
Small Money Matt does brew reviews every day. He just forgets to hit record. Then also drinks mostly the same fruity beers every day. Then he drinks so much that he just passes out. Some comment from Tom to Small Money is, once he said Michelob sucked. I never looked at him as a serious beer reviewer again.
That Michelob. Yeah.
The Michelob.
That Michelob.
We should pick up some. I miss the days of the Michelob and the shapely bottle.
Yeah. Peeling the labels on a Michelob is good.
Yeah, I think you reviewed Michelob on the old channel.
I still want to see you with the first time you got that in. What is that, man? Michelob?
There was a couple of them, like, yeah, we're going to review this. I'm not even going to try it. This is not even in English.
He's like, this is a setup. This is a complete setup.
I know this fucker's walking through the liquor store in New York going, yeah, he'll fuck this one up in the cart.
Like,
he'll never get this one in the cart.
What does that say? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. What the fuck is that?
My son, he was all over that. He's like, yeah, get this one.
He will never
Get
come
this
out.
one.
This one's got L's. That just trips his ass out.
Before I leave, I saw a couple of them confused if it's lobster
Well, we know you're
beer
confused.
or just the name is lobster.
Lobster beer is defined.
Because there's
Lobster
a
beer.
lobster
Has to have
ale.
lobster in it.
I saw a lobster ale.
Well, that's one. You have a lobster beer and you have a lobster ale. Yeah. Don't fall for the IPA. It's not real. Fake. Lobster beer, though. Well, you know what that's brewed with, right? Some of that fine Gary juice, you know. You know what Gary juice is, right? So once you get to crushing stuff, there's like an orangey type of substance, like peeling shrimp is just there. That there's called the Gary. Careful, don't get that on your hands and poke yourself with a horn because you'll get a Gary infection.
It's kind of like duck butter.
Yeah.
So after we talked about sushi with Christine, she sent me a doctor who took sushi and put it under a magnifying glass and said, now I'm someone that comes from a family that eats a lot of sushi. And she goes, all I have to say, if you're going to continue this thing, you need to do some de-parasite stuff in there because it was all moving.
All I can tell you is for eons and eons of generations,
Well,
there have been Asian people who have fired that crap down so much, and it's like all you can say is this: how come they're not?
They don't die.
They don't die of
well,
wars.
no. This is my exact thoughts on this. You know, why do I not seem to really ever get the flu? And if I do, it's only for a couple of days tops. And other people get hit for weeks.
Yeah.
It's because I haven't had any fucking shots. My body's doing what
It's supposed to.
whoever created me, you know,
And you take your Shankly.
and I take my Shackley.
And when you drop a
This is
meatball,
not happening.
and when you drop a meatball on the floor, it's okay. Pick it up and eat it. It's good for your heart.
Ooh, when you said a meatball, I was thinking about what went down right before my shower.
Oh Jesus!
Kind of like a
That's what we should do. Homemade meatball subs this week.
talking about taking a shit in the toilet, and all of a sudden he's making meatball subs.
Oh, you have to repair the toilet. You know that, right?
Which one?
I told you.
This one.
We found a moisture area
Oh,
underneath.
Oh, yeah.
It's an active leak.
Yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah, and it's not the tank. So
Something else.
Some floor issues.
and this
Good.
one, this
we'll
one
add
is.
it to the list.
this
and
one-
we
that
won't
one
even
is
charge
true.
extra for this.
You said they're charging extra.
Or said
Not.
we won't even charge
Oh,
extra.
jeez, thank God, you guys are awesome. Fuck,
This
yes.
That's because we really want to shit while we're here.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to shit in the creek like
And,
the
and
neighbors.
you eat really good while you're here.
Well, the more you eat, the more you make. It's like a thing.
Hey, yeah, hungry, right?
No, never going hungry here. And for those people playing along at home, the food has been outstanding while we're here. John Solar's got skills.
Glad you like it.
You got comments or what? Wasting everybody's time, your viewers' time?
Well,
He just starts getting on the phone. He
yeah,
starts.
exactly.
Well, no, I noticed. I
I don't
noticed
know,
comments
maybe I'll
were.
text Amanda.
I
maybe I'll
noticed
text
comments were
Christine.
popping up. So
Yeah,
I
we
was,
got to talk about
I
you
was-
and Amanda texting all the time.
Yeah,
we got to work on
it's
this.
kind of creepy.
It's a little strange.
Mr.
Just the one-
27 says, "Wish John Solar would shut the fuck up." Actually, he said he thinks it's nap time before the brew Bomi beers. Then he says, "Still no brew babes. Yep, still disappoint." Then he says, "No salty man or multi 357 man. Double disappoint." Cheap old gun guy says, "If you try to change it, you will ruin it. Try to hold it, you will lose it. Just the way it is." FJB and FKH. And then we got 3 from Jeremy. These are all going to be inspirational.
Read on, Jeremy.
Yes. "I wish I could get a bottle of the Nana's Bloody Mix here. On a positive note, I was thinking about buying an MP5 clone. Thoughts?"
Isn't Palmetto going to come out with a reasonably priced MP5 clone?
I just like guns that you can do that. I've never had a desire.
We have one.
Yeah,
The 308,
the C308, the brass
which is
breaker.
a HK91 clone.
What if you just took a Dremel to the ejection port?
Oh Jesus, fuck.
I got a smile money that thing. I think.
Yeah, but you need to do small money jobs that don't wind up when you're finished. You go,
You know,
this is fucking awesome. Let me
it-
call Jay.
It's a fucking awesome
I just-
gun to shoot. It just
just-
feels like a destroyer.
Just destroyed the value of the gun and
I call Jay. Hey,
stuck with this forever now.
This
Maybe
thing.
I'll just put a little duct tape around it and it won't. It
Yeah.
destroys
Just
brass.
put a hose clamp on it.
I got one here doing a 3-round burst every time I pull the trigger. Yeah, what happened?
Something's
I
wrong.
was kind of like polishing something, and I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Maybe you could do it.
Somebody named KB is in the chat.
KB is kitchen bitch. You're a kitchen bitch.
I'm the kitchen bitch. I'm not in the chat. Oh, that's why I was trying to
KB.
get in and so I could see the comments. Okay, no sound for starters. I'm entering the chat. Oh, this is that piece of shit.
Oh.
The one where we were gonna take a ride to Texas and rearrange his brains.
Oh, is this the one who has the gun shop?
Mm-hmm.
Or his daddy has the gun shop or something like that?
Okay. Gone and reported. I thought we were done with the 2-year-old fuck.
He spends his day smacking his wife around. What do you expect?
Hey, it's a gig.
I mean, it's actually kind of. I actually think someone of such low brain IQ is
Keyboard warriors.
Very angry.
mhm.
Keyboard warriors. Distance is good for them.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean,
I want to try it.
try saying the same thing to my face.
Yeah.
If you need the address, I'll be happy to give it to you.
I'm going to try it, but I'm not going to have it. Hold on.
He's a scared. Don't be afraid of the beer.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna like that one. What is that sugary taste in there?
I don't know. I don't like it.
That's got
It's-
it's
it's-
got like fucking sugar.
It's wildflower honey.
Yeah, why would you do that to a beer? It's got like tastes
Yeah,
like
it does.
sugar.
It's
Way too fucking sweet. That's like pineapple.
it almost tastes adulterated, but
Yeah, did you taste like pineapple and sugar? Was
yeah,
that-
no,
what
I
the
definitely got
fuck?
that.
Wow.
But it's not what I was expecting of a double IPA at all.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be a hardcore punch in the face.
Yeah, like
it wasn't. It was
very
mild.
very hoppy bite to it,
It
but
was mild, but it's what I didn't like was the fucking pineapple and the sugar.
yeah, this beer is like a 4.
Wow.
Where was this? Where's this made? This is local, right?
Think
Hold on, I'll get there. I'll get there. Marengo, Ohio.
Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there's your first problem right there. You're buying
So
Ohio
they-
beers in Maine.
Maybe Rich is our Ohio guy can tell us where that's at.
Hoof-hearted brewing.
But
Not
we
a good
will-
one.
just if you're playing along at home, we went out to a special. Nothing special about it, but we went out to a place that's just a beer store. I can't even say that because they sell hookahs and bongs and cigars.
Gummies and every.
It is a pot store, beer store.
But they also have liquor in there
Yeah,
too.
oh, yeah.
So it's a whole liquor store. That's the way they run it in Maine. You could buy beer and liquor in the same place.
You can buy that in 7-Eleven.
But yeah, well, all states are different. It's wild. Liquor laws, that way they differ between states. So we were there this morning. We took a trip over there and we picked up some of the micro brews for review. And this is what Eric picked for tonight.
Because of the picture.
No, because of the name.
The name and the
I didn't actually notice that he was peeling his junk out.
Hey,
Not saying I would have overlooked it because
I'm just
of
sitting
that.
there looking at it going, why does that guy got his dick out? And I'm looking at it going, why is there oh crap, so this guy's got his dick out.
showing us his package.
Let's see, Jeremy says, can John and Nihap switch places for once? I miss looking at John's mouth.
Oh my god.
Also, Eric,
Sure got a pretty mouth.
if you point at the wall with your right hand towards the wall, what are those bumps on the drywall?
Poor workmanship.
Yes, poor workmanship.
It has to all be recoded again.
This has got to get repaired.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened here, but almost every nail on the seams popped.
Yeah.
And it looks, was there a window right there?
That's what it looks like.
No, there was no
But I see nails going around here, and I see nails going down there.
no, there was no window there.
This hasn't been brought to my attention on my list, but if you come down here some morning and find that the giraffe wearing a Hindu hat is gone, and I've scraped the top of all the pop nails off.
Well, see, the workmanship on this was bad. You can see right there where the sheet went, right here. All the fucking way.
Yeah, but what's up with?
I don't know.
It's like a perfect window right there,
I don't think there was a window.
and then right there, right at the top, it starts again.
There should be a window there.
I got no clue. If there was a window, we've got.
After all, where would you get a window?
Right.
Yeah.
We've got a whole
It's
shit
gonna cost a
ton
lot of money to get a window.
I got
Yeah.
some $1,000 Harvey sitting out there.
I would say it's like at least $1,000 window that we'd need to put in right there.
There's a couple of them over there.
You know, it would be cool if there had been a window there and it's already headered. Now, if that had to be done, that's
It's a lot.
a day. That's a me and him and you. That's a day's worth of work to get that.
We'll add it to the secondary wish list.
And another fucking problem area with siding.
But this is a dark spot in the house here. It would be cool to hang out here and, you know.
Oh yeah, I wish
Look
there
out.
was. I wish there was one there. It'd be cool. I don't
Like
know.
a-
I don't know anything about this. I tried to cover it up. Remember, I had the decorative thing here, all that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mess with it at all. I was just like,
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be all the sheetrock tore out, all of it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just got to get these. It'd be easier to take the sheets and pull them out.
You might be able to scrape this off and we'll screw around with it.
Well, if it's just getting taped,
I would pound them in.
I would scrape. I would.
Yeah, but we gotta
you scrape.
scrape all of this crap up.
Oh yeah, and then pound
You
it in.
scrape that off and put a fresh roll of nails or screws because if they're popping.
If they're popped, yeah, there's a problem.
But it has all the telltale signs. Right there is a sheet. That is 4 feet. And then, but it looks perfectly like a window.
Yeah, but they taped the line right here, like right across.
There, and you can see across the top.
I don't even have a clue what it is.
And then this was snaked in, right? Somebody added the light.
Yeah. But I mean, this I know. Tell you a tale about that. That's Jeremy.
Yeah, that was a skylight.
Right, that's Jeremy.
That's actually better than this. I mean, you could tell that there was a skylight there, but
This, when I moved in, looked like this. And it remained.
so you looked at this for 25
No, I
years.
covered it up. Remember when you guys were here? This was all an art. I made a big wooden art thing, had all my antique tools on here hanging up to cover this.
That's one way of fixing it. Just put some paneling or some wood on top of it.
No, I originally was telling her, I just want to score it and pull it. It's faster just to score it and pull it off. Just rip it right off. Go spot all the nails. Wouldn't you agree? If you're going to do this fast, what would you do? Score it and pull it off. Pull it right off the fucking wall. Then go through, spot all your nails, get them all off of there. Then come back up and let's just resheet it again.
But if there's something wrong behind there,
That's what I don't
then it's
know.
going to happen again.
That's why I didn't go for the full, let's just pull it off and go. I don't know. I don't know the tale of this wall.
Yeah,
But once you open the wall,
This-
that's when you discover
this-
the tale of the wall.
the sad thing is it's right there, and then 16 inches,
Yep.
popping nails and
Yeah.
whatever the
This
fuck
is
that
getting ready
is.
to come through.
16 inches,
Yeah.
16 inches.
Oh yeah, you just see them pop, pop, pop,
Oh.
pop, pop.
No, all I would want to do is to start with is to rescrew on the studs, and then I would take the shitty 6-inch and scrape all of those chunks off.
No, it's outside. Wilderness is on the other side of this.
Those-
Wants to know if there's a bedroom on the other side.
No.
This is the exterior wall.
This overlooks the river.
Yep. This looks out over the water.
Oh, and the
Backyard.
auditorium,
Oh yeah, fuck that. I see.
The Coliseum.
the Coliseum.
I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go handle a problem.
Last comment was on the comments for the Bloody Mary was Jeremy saying, "I've seen a used Thomas the Tank Engine flashlight on eBay. Seemed like a great value."
And that I have no comment for that. I've got no comment for that.
Icky. Okay.
Boom.
Oh, I see Ben N again.
Namaskar, Ben in.
Oh, Rich Huff
Or by Saab.
says Ohio has state stores where liquor is sold. Beer is there in the grocery stores. Yeah, well, I thought maybe this was going to be an answer about Zipper Ripper or Hooped Brewing. See, the one thing that worries instantly when I saw this, I was like, I just know I'm not going to like it no matter what, was the words Mosaic hops. Mosaic is that hop that I love for one sip, like for 2 sips, and really don't want to hang out with it anymore after 3 sips.
Well, this one is like fucking 4 pounds of sugar and some pineapple juice. I have no fucking idea what's up with this
A
one.
pint of honey.
Well, the problem with this one is they took a very strong IPA hop, like the ones that you should like, the ones that kind of kick
But they
your
sweetened
ass.
it.
But then they added the sweetness to it.
Yeah, hops
And
are
it-
supposed to be bitter. An IPA is supposed to be bitter.
It is I guess the correct word would be a very sweet
Yeah.
beer.
All I got was like notes of sugar and pineapple. That's what I got. And I got a background bitter, but it was not this. When you guys were talking about it's a double IPA, I'm expecting to go, Jesus, fuck, wow, it's a bit much.
Double IPA should be more aggressive, more kick your ass, but it also, in my books, it really should be a 10% or more, but 8.5, I guess,
That's out there.
is legit. What else did I miss?
Well, the Zipper Ripper is confusing at best.
Yep. Well, we're never going to see it again. Because they're not going to sell a lot of these.
Oh, wait.
I mean,
Schumann Ding Ding.
they got me just for the name.
Mm-hmm.
I fell for it. There's one. He fucking thought it was funny. This shit sucks.
Well, they sold a 4-pack, so. Now let me ask the question that you know I'm going to ask.
$23.
Why don't we take this extra one
Uh-huh.
and give it to that guy that works the corner over there?
Oh, jeez. Say, is that your wife laying on the ground over there? Give her this.
This failed out of our brew review. Press pause.
Maybe I should send him a link. The person that's being missed, multi-gun man, he just sent me a message in Messenger, which means, I mean, I don't know. It's probably, if the normal, I don't get notified of shit, what happens on a live? But you said you got notified.
I don't remember.
Well, it depends on if you have the notifications turned on.
I don't have regular YouTube notifications.
So then you won't be.
Because
You'll be
on-
notified when you go onto the channel.
On this device, I do, and it comes up in my.
See, like here, there, that little dot. That's my notifier right there. It says press my subscription. So let's see what it says. Let's see if it. It's just. Yes, it says right there. Saying that's all I got for you being alive was that red dot. That was my notifier. And I have to figure out what that means.
Put a comment in, it helps the algorithm. Hi from Buckeye, Arizona. This beer is brewed in a garage a little northeast of Columbus, Ohio, according to Mr. Rich Huff.
In a garage?
Yeah. Well, where else are you going to do it? Do it in the kitchen?
It's brewed in a van in a great big
Yeah,
field.
down by the river.
Don't laugh too hard. You know what's coming for you.
I was just going to send someone a link, and then I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, the ninja. Because he was
Buckeye is 25 minutes from Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know Arizona very well. I've only been there once.
Buckeye.
I had to go to a place called Saharita, Arizona.
Sounds like a woman's name.
That might mean something in Spanish. I don't know. My Spanish is not that good.
Por favor, ven aquí. Es tu turno.
Chupapabicho.
Otro lado. Ven aquí.
Claro.
I speak Spanish. Burrito, taco, chimichanga.
Unbelievable. Okay, where's the comments, just in case anybody added one? I must have.
Yes, Gabriel. Gabriel has a very Latino name, and he says he speaks Spanish. That's cool.
Some asshole named John Solar was in here too.
Helps the algorithm.
What did he have to say?
He says this beer sucked.
And he was correct.
Does suck.
I don't know. If you're making beers, make it taste like beer. Don't overwhelm it with ingredients that are not supposed to be in beer.
That's probably the biggest fucking problem I have with a lot of these crazy ass beers is they're like so worried about the blueberry mango double IPA. It's like number one, blueberry and mango don't go in beer.
They don't go together.
They don't go in beer. They don't make blueberry
You
beer.
can make a blueberry beer and you can make a mango
I'm so
beer.
sick of all this.
Don't put that shit together.
Who fucking puts berries in beer?
If,
Come on.
if
Oh, wait, oh.
People in Massachusetts, and there was a Maine blueberry beer over there too.
Well, yeah, that's why we're famous for wild blueberries.
Yes, it was a wild blueberry beer.
And the ones that I recommended, the Wicked Smart Girl,
The Wicked Smart.
the city actually had a shit ton of Drecker. So Drecker has made it from North Dakota to here.
To the East Coast.
What's funny is in
David-
my little town of 6,000
David J.
people.
Brown,
Yes.
congratulations on living another day, and he's in the chat.
AEDs are amazing, aren't they?
Matt likes those fruitier beers.
They don't actually work very well.
I'm sure they
If
do.
you want to hear my AED story,
Uh-oh.
I'd be happy to tell you.
Let's hear it.
I've connected that machine, to several hundred live human beings. You know, real human beings, not dummies and not training. Out there in the wild.
People roaming about. He's like, shh, not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt you, buddy. Oh, he's flopper. We got a flopper.
I have a perfect record. Every single person that I've ever connected that machine to is now deceased.
Well, that's pretty damn good.
What machine?
The defibrillator.
Oh, well, you can keep that away from me.
Come on, man. Come on, mount them out.
But I gotta say, it's pretty scary when it actually does give a shock,
Yeah.
and you see the
whole
it's pretty
body.
wild, yeah.
Hey, we saw that during the tattoo session. Still got a mark? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. I'm permanent.
Free tattoo.
Permanent. Fucker. I'm coming for you, tugboat.
Well, I got a permanent
Hey.
mark here from that muffler on that snowblower.
Coming for you, tugboat.
He got me today too.
Oh, did he shock you?
I was
No, it's even better.
I was in your new temporary bedroom, running the long seam,
Yeah.
and I shit you not, I turned around, got up against the door jamb, and I'm coming back, and the edge of the blade hit the steel of the light switch, and the lights fucking went out. And I was like, fucking scared the shit out of me. I'm looking at the knife to see if there's a tag mark, because that fucking 10-inch knife was actually running nice. And I'm like, I bet you that son of a bitch, just, you couldn't have timed it any, he was downstairs just flipping stuff because he's pulling wires out.
Yeah.
But it was just like, touch light goes out.
But that way, I'm like, standing there, I'm coming down, I'm all sweaty from being up there in the air. I turn up, oh. He's like, I told you that. I was like, you fucking did not tell me that was live.
I said, watch out, there's live wires. You were
That one's live.
you were stuck up in the ceiling at the time. I said that.
I come down. When I walked past there, I bumped it. No big deal. I come down. I turn around, all sweaty, covered in fucking
But-
sweat. Turn around. All the wires hit in one spot.
There's
And
only
I mean,
one. There was only one offending wire, and you it's that. Just the end of it is exposed.
It's a cut. Yeah,
look
it's a
at the
cut.
size of the fucking burn it gave me.
It'll go away.
Yeah.
It'll blend in.
He's like, one little tiny wire did that?
I thought you Army Rangers were tough.
No, fuck that, man. That was fucking insanity.
Hey, you see that? My fucking hand straightened out. And I go,
It did. When I went, oh shit. I was like, what the fuck was that? My fucking fingers were out straight.
It's only 120 volts. Come
I
on.
know, but for some fucking reason it didn't do well with the sweat. I don't have a clue, man, what that was all about. But I just, somehow or other, like, I don't know if I connected both wires somehow, and it shot through me, and like, I'm surprised lights didn't start turning on. No, look, the lights work. Oh, fuck. That was literally the worst shock I've ever had. And I've literally gone like this, like an idiot. I'll do it fine. It's light. That's fine. It'll be fine. It reached around. Trying to change the switch. Reached right around. Like a fucking idiot. I'm like, it'll be fine. Jesus Christ. You pull it out and go, now you're supposed to watch it. You go, for some reason I went, okay. Oh, fuck. Geez, what the? Just reached right around like an idiot and grabbed it. I was like, okay.
Not good.
No. I've done that one a couple times. Now I've learned it comes out. We don't touch it. We take it out.
Well, for civilians, turn the power off.
Yes.
Very simple.
I've learned that.
Turn the power off.
It aids.
For
it aids
pros
it.
like us, that takes too long. I can get the switch replaced before I can go down there, find the circuit, shut it off, come back and do it.
Smile when he says, John, thank God it wasn't the defibrillator.
Yes, he would have fucking killed me. He's like, I'm 0 and 100 for the defibrillator, and I'm 100 and 0 for the wires hanging out the wall. Everybody gets zapped, and I haven't lost a single patient yet. I did see a guy on one job site. I don't know what was going on or why. Had he had his hat on, it wouldn't have happened. But he was bald, and he came around the corner, and he leaned up and and that was it. He was like screaming and cussing. I guess the wires were alive, and he put his head right up.
That'll learn them.
Oh shit! He was dancing. I never saw anything. Don't know what happened. It was just like he was just like, fuck, man, just starts throwing shit. I'm like, what is wrong? He goes, fuck, man. Someone yelled out, put your hard hat on, dumbass. It's true.
That'll learn them.
He wouldn't have had a problem if he would have had his hard hat on. Plus, you're supposed to know when the electrician's on site and he's trying to rough in, stay the fuck away from him.
Might be live wires.
You don't know. These guys got.
It's
Yeah.
not the rough, it's the demo.
Well, they got like 8-foot long wires hanging out of every fucking box, and they come on there and they're peeling shit and they're fucking rolling it up, get ready to be inspected for the rough inspection. It's like, what's the chances that shit's live? Probably pretty good.
50-50.
I stay the fuck away from the rough. When they're doing that shit, I stay away from that. Plumbers make a mess, but you won't get hurt.
You may get a little shit on you.
Yeah, they make a mess, but you'll be okay. Don't fuck with the electricians though. You don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Well, like I told you, the worst that I ever had, it was the same scenario, but obviously sweat is a big conductor, we've learned. Same scenario, the wires were just cut, but they were energized. And I was up in a little tiny closet space, and as I walked up the ladder, the wire that was going to power the fluorescent tube that was going to go in hit me right in the back of the neck.
Oh
It was like,
yeah.
got my attention.
Yes, it will.
Should have sued that guy.
Those sons of bitches.
Well, I mean, I won't have any arthritis, I don't think. Anytime in the near future.
It's the bright side of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe that's what I need to do. I tell you, every day, there's got to be, it's that nerve that ends right there. If I'm using the bar and I'm scraping and it comes to that sudden stop, that's when I go through like I did last night. It was like, okay, blood, you can go back in the hand at any moment now.
they have this thing for people who have that. Amanda talks about it once in a while. It's up to you if you want to do it. Me, I'd be like, I don't know, I'm not really into that kind of fucking. See, they do this shit. What is it? I don't know what it's called. They rub your hands. You get these people, little Asian people that are rubbing. I forget what it's called, but it's a real thing. They rub your hands. They pull on your fingers. They do all this, and it's supposed to. I don't know.
It does feel good.
They have a name for it, and it's a special massage of your hand.
Shiatsu or
Yeah, I think that's the
There's
thing.
a special one for the feet too.
Yeah, they have this, but it's supposed to really help a lot. People talk about it a lot. Now, I'm not a person who's going to walk in and sit down and go, "Hi."
Hi, I'm John, and I would like some
No, I-
blood flow to my penis.
I went with my wife a couple times, and that's an experience.
Did it make you feel better?
No, but it was fun. You know, it was a nice little cute Vietnamese girl working on me, and it was an experience.
I just don't think I would like that. And not the foot stuff. I'm like, no, I can't do that foot stuff.
No, foot stuff is good.
No, I can't do the foot stuff. Can't do it. No.
I guess it depends on if it helps or tickles because I have feet issues.
I don't know what it does, but I mean, there's a lot of
Maybe
people.
we'll go for a pedicure tomorrow.
Oh Jesus, fuck that shit! I ain't going near the two of you. Fucking fruits.
After Christine's threats, I kind of want to go back to the barber.
Oh, you're definitely going back before you go home.
Fucking lose it all. Challenge on.
Do a flat top or
You-
something.
Well, you don't need a barber for that.
I mean-
you can put a towel around you. Come up, sit down in here, and I'll handle that.
In all honesty, I told the guy I want to look like I'm getting ready to leave for the military, and he cut it and he goes, "Well, I left some on top," and I go, "I'd like to lose a little bit more," and he goes, "Well, I didn't want to lose too much because then it would just get spiky." That's
what I
the
want.
word. That's what I'm going for. I want it neat, nice, tight, and neat on the sides, and leave me just a Brillo pad up on top.
Ask for a flat top next time.
Or if you really want to make Christine happy, just walk in and go, "Are you familiar with military cuts?" And you go, "Yes." You go, "I want a high and tight."
That's another variation.
High and tight is it
I'd
is
like to
literally
be
this.
but
It's
lose
like a
this.
mohawk.
It's like this. It's a round patch on top,
No.
and it's literally this high, and it has to be exactly perfectly flat, and the rest of your head bald. That's what the drill instructors will walk in, and you'll be looking right in their fucking. I mean, they have the high and tight.
It's a Marine thing.
Yep,
It's a distinctive Marine haircut.
it is a very distinctive haircut.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I just want
Oh, it'll get her attention.
Juan. Jesus, I'm just like, you remember when you cut it all off? What was it? Less than 3 weeks, and we were already getting to the point where I was like getting annoyed with it. It's fucking hair. It grows back. It's not like I walked in and went, "You know what, Jen? Let's just lose the right arm."
Yeah.
You know what? I feel that I've been overly privileged.
It's been there too long.
Yeah, it's just. And then, you know what? There is freaks out there right now that are doing that.
Yes, they are.
I just feel.
There are very few though.
I feel that.
Crazy thing was when what's her name, the hot chick, went and had her boobs cut off. She went out and did several videos. Then all of a sudden, women started going out and doing this. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Angelina.
Yeah, she had them whacked off because someone told her, you know what? You might
Might be.
get cancer.
Because it runs in your mom's side of the
So
family.
she had them whacked off, and then people went, you know what? I need to get that test. They started going out and getting the test, and like, well, you could. That's it. Whack them off. It's like, oh my god.
Fucking titties started dropping like a hailstorm.
I'm like, what's going on, man?
It should be illegal.
Chicks dumping their tits.
It's like,
What?
I almost want to go through a dumpster and see if I can find some titties.
Eric will have them mount. They'll be all shriveled up, mounted on his fucking dashboard. He'll be like, morning, girls.
Hey, welcome to the man cave. See those? I got those titties 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Still looking good.
Behind a 7-Eleven.
Like that. I think it was Ed Norton and Angelina Jolie's husband, Brad Pitt. They did a movie, Fight Club,
Fucking. We don't talk about fighting.
where they were making soap.
The first
They were
rule
making
of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club.
They're making soap, and the best soap is made from human fat. So they get the fat from liposuction clinics. So they're basically selling women's fat asses back to them.
Want to buy your fat ass back? There you go.
Oh, I gotta try diluting it. As it's warming up,
Getting
that
sweeter.
sweetness is getting perfumey.
Yeah, I told you, that's that pineapple crap. That's that wild, wicked. I got one sip of it and went, nope, I'm not doing that. No.
Where are we? Little Asian women rubbing your...
Yeah, you're not getting a proper rub, Doug. They don't do that up in Maine. They got laws up here.
rubbing your hand. You're not getting the proper rubbing, Doug. Yeah.
And you won't find any of that around here.
He's doing exactly what I need to do. Pressure. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Pressure.
Under pressure.
Well, I suppose
Rate your beer.
we can call it this. Oh, I didn't give it a rating, did I?
No, I gave it he gave it a 4. I gave it a 2.
I don't even know if I can give it a 4.
It sucks.
I just diluted it because I didn't want to drink it, but I didn't want to dump it. If it dumps, it's a 0. So I guess I'm gonna go a 2
Yeah.
on Zipper Ripper. And I just did a 50-50. Let's just see if it's...
Probably got better.
Yes. It knocked that sweetness down, and still, God, it still has that like someone by accidentally misted their women's perfume into it.
It's like got poopery in it, potpourri in it there. Something's weird. It's fucking, it's just, I don't know.
Ugh.
I got one sip out of it, and that was the end of it for me. I just was like, nah, I
Yeah,
don't like
no,
this at all.
I'm with NIHAP. This needs to go ashore
Yeah.
because it's not going to get consumed here in the house.
No. Need to hand that to some ding dong living on the side of the road.
Let's see, David says four things not to mess with: hot surfaces, electricity, bottled gas, and married women. I've been burnt by all 4.
Yes.
Okay. On that note, it's very possible that there'll be another review tomorrow because right now we're kind of in 4 days of
Stall.
of doing light stuff. And on top of all that, our primary mission was going to be to clear the backyard of burn materials. But the powers that be, even though it rained an entire day, have listed the fire warning as high. And they told him that in case a single kernel of hot coal
Gets into the root system.
somehow gets into the root system of a tree, it could spread to all of them.
Via the, what is that stuff called? What is that compressed pine sap called again? I forget what it is.
Hardwood, something.
No, I
wood.
use a fire starter. It's a fire starter.
Resin?
Yeah, pine resin, when it gets compressed and soaks into the entire log, you have I forget what the hell it's
Isn't
called.
Stalker Steve's
Former bitch.
butt
Lisa.
plug buddy?
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Yeah, she's known by that.
It's
Salacia Shell?
Yeah. They call her, Fatwood.
Fatwood.
That's it, Fatwood. Apparently it's very heavy in a lot of those root systems, and they said that you can get an ember down inside of it and it will travel from root to root to root to root to root and just burns. And so that's their big worry about is it traveling through the root system. I had never heard of this before, but apparently
It's a thing.
it's a thing.
What's the stuff called that they make the Russian palace out of? It's made out of honey or something.
Oh, amber.
Ember?
Amber.
Amber.
Very. That was the amber, and the way it is was the believe it or not, it was the theory behind Jurassic Park. Remember, he had a cane, and it had an amber on it. And what had happened was if you looked inside the cane, there was a mosquito in there from the Jurassic time. So what he did was he drilled a hole, added a liquid to it, and extracted the blood from the mosquito that had landed in it, and he now had dino DNA. That was the principle of how Jurassic Park began. But then they filled the DNA chain with frog DNA because it was close enough. But the problem with frogs there is this. If a frog can't find a mate, it'll change sexes. Frogs are the one thing that can be a male and a female and can produce both genitalia.
We should probably talk to these confused transgender people. Let them know that instead of being cats, they need to be frogs.
Frogs, yes. If you want to be legitimate, be a frog. Because a frog, when there's too many males, all of a sudden, some of those males will turn into females.
Gabriel says he's seen videos from you going back to 2018. That would be on Ebomi.
Yeah.
The original Brew channel, I don't even remember what the first year of that was. I want to say I had the Brew channel up for
2010.
Something like that.
I had the Brew channel up for at least 10 plus years when it got deleted because I said don't get the that thing. Come on, man. And Trump won. Yeah, they deleted me for that. One of the two of those things they actually changed the community guidelines on, and I said, so are you going to put my channel back? Eat crickets.
Yeah, they never do that. They never undo what they did.
So, okay. We will see you tomorrow.
Get